In regard to your artistry, there really is a gospel hip-hop community, but you're not really part of that necessarily. I mean, what you do is what you felt you've been called to do spiritually, but there's a whole group of people out there who do, R&B, hip-hop, gospel, spiritual music.
Yeah.
And you're not in that club.
Nah. Nope.
Why is that?
Well, this is a great question because I get asked this question all the time. They ask me, why don't you call yourself, a Christian rapper or a gospel hip-hop or a gospel gangster and all these hip terms they have for that particular community. And I say, well, let's take a look at this from a different standpoint. I tell a person in a minute, yeah, I'm a Christian. That's who I am as a person. That's me. But this is my art and this is what I do. So you're a radio personality, right? And you got bankers, you have athletes, you have a plumber or electrician, right? And when you really look at their job titles or their positions, you say I'm a Christian athlete or I'm a Christian radio personality or I'm a Christian barber or a Christian electrician. I don't let a title define who I am as a person. When you meet me, when you listen to my music, you will know who I am.
But your product has to be marketed in order to get some sales. I mean, how do you handle that? I mean, how does that work for you in terms of who is exposed to what you do and who you hope will buy what you record?
Well, I have a nationwide distribution deal, so I have a lot of marketing power behind me in respect to that. And from the secular career that I led before, I still have some of those same contacts, and by me not really approaching them and condemning them for things that they're doing now, I don't condemn people, and if you read scripture, Jesus didn't even come into the world to condemn people. He came to serve. So I don't really agree with all the judging and condemning that's going on between the streets and the church. It's like you got people in the church just throwing rocks out at the people in the streets, and you got the people in the streets just throwing rocks at the people in the church. But it says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone, so should nobody be throwing no rocks.